Stephen has had, I think, 20 years experience in this industry, and as I say, he's been very successful. He knows what he's talking about most of the time, and he's a very compassionate man, and he has a lot of integrity, and he really believes that the stronger the whole company is, the stronger everybody's team will be. So it's not a you and us. He's an all-inclusive kind of fellow, and that's why he's putting these webinars on for the whole company. And I think you're going to enjoy his accent and enjoy his energy. So I'm going to introduce you now to Stephen Wright. Stephen, take it away.
Well, thank you very much, Anita, and really do appreciate those kind words and everything that you do. And hello, everyone. It's wonderful to see so many people joining us today from all over the world. People are still pouring into this webinar, and that's the excitement around the information that we're going to share. You know, I was sitting here getting ready for the webinar and just looking at this first slide that is up there, and you know, can you relate to any of these things? And I know I certainly can. As Anita mentioned, I've had over 20 years experience in the network marketing industry, and I love the industry. I really do. And there's a lot of, you know, great things around the industry, but what's always disappointed me is the people that have struggled, the disappointments and all of that. And that's why when I heard about this company that we're going to talk to you about today, that's one of the reasons that really drew me to the company. And I could see that we had something very special here. Something very special, and obviously if you're a guest here today, you'll decide that for yourself. But let me just ask you a few questions. Have you ever had any bad experiences around the MLM, network marketing, and home-based business industry? Has a company ever let you down? Have you ever struggled to make money? Have you ever damaged any relationship or lost friends because of it? Do you know people who might say yes to any of these? If you said yes to any of these questions, we're going to introduce you to a company that has been specifically designed for people like us. A company that has removed all of those barriers that stand in people's way. The things that have caused them to struggle, lose friends, and prevent them from making money. Believe me, friends, this is a company you can trust. It's a company that will not let you down. That is what O2 Worldwide is about. O2 Worldwide is a company that has removed all the barriers. No registration fees, no annual fees, no requirement to spend a lot of money on any startup package, no need to spend hundreds of dollars every month to earn commissions buying products just so you can qualify, no paying money every month for marketing systems, no leadership levels. None of those hoops or loops or tricky qualifications that are designed to restrict you from earning money. No sponsoring qualifications to earn matching bonuses. When you learn about our matching bonuses, wow. No becoming garage qualified. Some of you that have been around the industry like I have for a while, you'll know what I mean by garage qualified, where you're expected to spend hundreds of dollars every month on product, far more than product than you can ever use or your family could ever use. O2 Worldwide has been specifically designed for people like us. Whether you are looking for a few $100s a week or a 5, 6 or a 7-figure income, this company has made it possible for anyone, anywhere, to achieve the lifestyle they desire. We're very proud of the fact that a person can register with O2 Worldwide without having to pay any registration or annual fees and earn commissions without having to ever personally buy any of our products. When you go through our system, the first thing you do is you register and you're given a free membership. Free members receive their own virtual office in the cloud, their own professionally designed retail and corporate websites. The corporate offering includes an online e-wallet system, an accounting system, marketing system, training, personal profile, and this is being added to all the time. The retail customer website is where you can send people to that website. They learn all about our amazing products, the O2 drops, and any person who makes a purchase from your website, you receive 50% of the commissionable volume on every person's retail customer order. There's no qualifications on that, no volume requirements, and that's paid instantly into your e-wallet. Then the corporate website is where people can go and register as a free member like you, and that opens up other income streams. Now, the first one is the Fast Start bonus. Now, there's going to be some people who register as a free member who want to buy our product because, not because they have to buy the product, but because they want to, because they choose to. That's the thing about this company. There's no you have to do this or you have to do that. You choose where you fit in the picture. And the people that you personally get started as a free member who choose to buy, you earn 50% of the CB of their first person's first order. Once again, no volume requirements for that, and that's paid instantly into your e-wallet. Now, of course, our extended monthly packs, which we'll tell you about in a moment, they're excluded from the Fast Start bonuses. Now, the other income streams are our very powerful residual 2-team bonus and 100% matching bonus. Now, you need to be active to be able to even earn any money here, right? Now, free members can become and remain active just by a minimum of 2 retail customers. Once again, no hoops and loops to jump through. 2 retail customers who purchase the minimum amount of product, 1 bottle each. Now, what you find with our customers is once they start using the product, they want to keep buying it every month anyway. However, you could replace them with more customers, and the more retail customers you have, the more money you make. But as long as you've got a minimum of 2 each month who are purchasing the minimum order, you are considered active for all of our income streams. How simple is that? Now, for those of you who, you might want to make personal purchases, we've given you some extra benefits with that. Most free members want to make a personal purchase. They want to try our amazing O2 drops. As soon as they start to hear the stories and the power of this product, they want to buy it. And when they make that purchase, they're upgraded to a premium member, which has some significant benefits. Firstly, their monthly purchase is another way for them to remain active for the 2-team bonus and the 100% matching bonus. These income streams are paid into the wallet, e-wallet, weekly, okay? Now, to be active for the 2-team bonus only, 1 bottle, the minimum order again. For the 2-team and the matching bonus, a personal purchase of 2 or more bottles. Once again, no hoops and loops. There's no tricks here. The company wants to pay you. Now, let us talk a little bit about the product. When you purchase this, you become a premium member, as I mentioned. Now, the O2 drops are amazing. The power of oxygen for optimal health. You don't need to believe what I'm saying. Go and do your own research on oxygen. The O2 drops are a one-of-a-kind formula packed with bioavailable form of oxygen molecules combined with the minerals that your body needs the most. Once you start using O2 drops, you'll understand why the company's motto is the first wealth is health. This is my personal opinion and why I love this product, because it's complementary. We don't have to try and convince people to change what they're already doing, no matter what you are doing for your healthy lifestyle choices right now. Whether you're into juicing, vegetarian, organics, maybe you're taking vitamins and minerals, all those super juices, or maybe you're on medications, overcoming health challenges. Just by adding the amazing O2 drops to your daily routine, you can enhance whatever it is you are doing. And that's an incredible product to have when you're promoting a business. The O2 drops are completely natural, safe, non-toxic, pH balanced, totally stable, simple to use. No artificial colours, preservatives, stabilisers, dangerous stimulants. The proprietary activated stabilised oxygen in O2 drops has been the subject of more than 24 independent research studies at laboratories and universities all over the world. No other activated oxygen supplement has undergone as much scrutiny and validation. And look at a couple of quotes here from some very, very, very successful people. Dr. Arthur C. Gotten, for example, the textbook of medical physiology, says all chronic pain, suffering and diseases are caused from a lack of oxygen at the cell level. There's no doubt that oxygen supplementation is, the research behind it is just second to none. But don't believe us, go and check it out for yourself. Now, of course, when we're talking about our product, we're not making any medical claims or anything along those lines. And obviously, it's recommended that, you know, you consult your health practitioner to make sure of the complete safety for yourself. So you do your own due diligence there. But here's some of the things that people are saying. O2 drops are changing their lives and giving them the foundation of health. Now, I'm not going to go through all of these things that people are saying, and I underestimated this product. When I looked at this, you know, I've built several large global networks. In fact, I've only just come from a company where I had tens of thousands of people all over the world, a company, in my opinion, that abandoned its members and let us down. And that's just my personal opinion. And that's why I could relate to what Dan Putnam has done with this company. I'd worked with Dan over 10 years ago. I know and respect him. I know he understands the industry. And when I looked at what he put together here, the business model, the product, everything's in place for people to be successful. But the people that we have got started on the product, personal people I know, my personal experiences on the product, I know that one of the biggest things that I get from using this product is the peace of mind that it gives me, knowing that it is supporting my healthy lifestyle choices. I had a personal friend who's a registered nurse, a retired registered nurse, who had been in chronic pain with her hip, could hardly walk, couldn't get up and down the stairs, had to walk with a cane, and within 48 hours of using this product was pain-free. Will that happen for you? I've got no idea. I'm not saying it will, but it happened for her, and she thanks us every day for the results that she got from the product. And that's just one of so many stories. Here is one of the doctors who are in our group who is so taken with this product, he now recommends it to all of his clients. This, when you look at image one, this is a blood sample under a dark field microscope before they had tried the O2, and this is 5 minutes after. Can you see the clearness there? Remarkable. Healing. Absolutely amazing. The benefits. And this doctor, Dr. Renger, now recommends O2 to all of his patients. Now, when you purchase any of our O2 drop packages, as we mentioned earlier, you are upgraded to a premium member. Now, here's an added bonus. Not only are you getting that incredible product, you also receive the premium marketing system at no additional cost. Once again, you know, many companies out there are charging big money for marketing systems, making you pay every month, and it could get into hundreds or even thousands of dollars a year. Not here with O2 Worldwide. They put the marketing systems, and they're improving that all the time. They've only just added some additional capture pages and funnels, and that will continue to happen so you can choose the ones that will work best for you. And you're getting that at no additional cost. Here's introducing the premium marketing system from O2 Worldwide. The call center is incredible. You know, I could spend half an hour talking about this call center. Your own professional call team that you can three-way your clients into, and they'll do all of the selling for you. They'll explain it all, and they take the orders, and you get all of the commissions. How cool is that? You've got a call team there for you. Imagine the credibility that gives you. You've also got sales funnels with multiple capture pages, videos, professionally designed websites, automated follow-up emails, contact management system, and a USA leads program so that no matter where you live in the world, you can have a business in the largest direct sales market in the world today, the United States. Everything is in place. The only thing missing is you. It's so simple. Anyone can do this. We have people who have struggled in the past. We've got people who could never sponsor anyone for the first time finding success with this system. You just invite the contacts to your website, and then the system works for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It automatically sets up. As soon as they go to the page and opt in, they are placed in the business. Their free business account is set up. They're sent a welcome email, which includes the login details, and their access to their free virtual office in the cloud, all given to them for free. It makes you look like a good guy. It starts sending them a series of follow-up emails, lands them on a sales page where it explains the rest of the system, about the company, about the product. It's all done for you. You don't need to be the expert. It doesn't matter what your educational background, where you live in the world, this system makes it possible for anyone to be successful. Now, the packages, it's pretty simple. You just choose which is the best package for you. We've got one bottle, which is the minimum order. Now, every O2 Drops package includes that premium marketing system. The call center, you get a special call center PIN number. Now, for the premium membership, a monthly auto ship is required, and that could be a minimum of one bottle for $39.95. Now, remember, this one bottle does not qualify you for that very powerful 100% matching bonus, but it does keep you active for all the other income streams. Buy two, get one free. Pretty simple how it got its name. You pay for two bottles and you get one for free. Pretty good deal. Great deal for the person who's buying it. And this does keep you active for the 100% matching bonus and all the income streams. All of our products come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And then we have the extended monthly packs. Once again, the company is always looking to give the buyer, the purchaser, great value. You've got the 6-bottle pack for $149.95, so you're getting a greater discount again. Now, this gives you your auto ship covered for 2 months, so you're active and your income is protected for 2 months. Then the extended monthly pack with the 12 bottles, this is the extra special deal. It's only just come on, and this is the one that is already becoming our most popular pack. For $239.95, you get 12 bottles. So that's $20 a bottle. Incredible value. Your auto ship's covered for 4 months, and you're active and your income's protected for 4 months. To give you an idea of the value, this pack is tremendous value. You're getting one bottle free. So imagine you're buying that every month for 4 months. That would be 4 times that is close enough to $320, and you're paying freight every month. You get 12 bottles. You do the same thing here, but instead of $320, you're getting it for $239.95, and you're only paying the freight the once. So you're saving on freight. You've got the convenience. Now, here's another reason what we're talking about with hoops and loops. You see, with this pack is another demonstration. We've got people who buy this every month, but not because they have to. They buy it every month because they want more product for themselves and their families. They want product for samples to build their business and grow their business. But it's nice to know that you don't have to. You're only to keep yourself active once every 4 months. $240, like that's $60, and you're running a business that can become a multi-million-dollar business. For $60, maintaining your business, incredible. Now, there's no doubt with the information, obviously I'm biased, right? But O2 Worldwide is a win-win for everyone. But we know there are a lot of opportunities out there. There are a lot of good companies out there, great products. We're not trying to knock the network marketing industry. We're just positioning where we are in the industry. And we're a company that we're not going to force you. We're not going to force you to buy product. We're not going to force you to pay registration fees or startup packages or pay for monthly marketing. And we're not going to force you to do any of that. You choose where you fit with this company. You want to test us out for free and go out and start marketing and make money? Go for it. And we'll do everything we can to support you. You want to test the product out? There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. You do and choose where you fit. And I could give you so many reasons what stands us apart from any other opportunity out there. This company has been designed for people like us. And when I'm saying people like us, I'm talking about people who are sick and tired of all the rah-rah. People who are sick and tired of being forced that you have to get to diamond or this, and you've got all of these income breaks, or you have to get the presidential and jump through all these hoops and loops. Here's a company where you don't need to do any of that. Look at the example of just this extended monthly pack. We don't mind whether you purchase this or not. It's been designed because it's the best value. Our group were the ones that talked to the company about putting this in play, because we could see that this was a smart way to set up your business. But we don't mind how you get started or how you want to run your business. But this is an example that stands O2 worldwide apart, and it's only one of many we could choose. $239.95 to buy the pack. You're getting it at 50% discount, $20 a bottle, off the wholesale price. Plus you receive the premium marketing system, plus the free member marketing system, all included, and it keeps you active and qualifies you with your income protection for 4 months. Now compare that to any other opportunity out there where they're going to charge you hundreds, if not thousands, to just get started. You're then expected to buy $100 or more every month to qualify, just so you can qualify for income. With O2 Worldwide, $239.95, you get all of those benefits and you're protected for 4 months. It's a win-win for everyone. O2 Worldwide is the obvious choice, friends, and if you're a guest here today, what's your next step? It's pretty simple. Get back to the person who invited you here. Go to their website, register for free. We'd love you to upgrade the premium, but you do that when you're ready. And step 3, enjoy the amazing O2 drops. Share the benefits and start making money today by sharing your website link. Now, that's the first part of our presentation. We've taken a bit over 20 minutes to cover that. What we're going to do now, if you can't stay, we understand that, right? We really do understand. But we're going to do a very special members webinar with some additional information that you don't need to know, but it can be of value. If you're a guest, you're quite welcome to stay. We don't lock the doors and say, oh, you have to be this or that to get in. You can come to any of our members' webinars, right? But if you do need to go, we appreciate you. We value you. We hope that you got value from this information. I can tell you that we do have 3 of these webinars every week. We will be adding to them, and the schedule can be found on o2globalteam.com/webinars. There's also recordings that are up there as well. We will get that out. We've shared that with the company, and the company will be getting that link out to all the members. That's our way. We feel that O2 Worldwide is our family. And whether you're in our team or you're not in our team, that doesn't matter. We're all a family. We're all in this together. We want to go out and share O2 Worldwide with the world, and we want to help anyone that's come into O2 Worldwide. If you feel that what we do is of value, you're quite welcome to use it. If not, that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask my good friend who introduced me earlier, Anita. Now, Anita has a background. She's been in the home-based business industry now for quite some time. She's a background as a teacher. Also, she's written a book. She's an author, so she's a lot smarter than I am. She's got thousands of friends on the social networks who love. She lives in the base of the Rocky Mountains up there in Canada, in a small farm there, looking out at a beautiful site up there in Alberta, Melville, near Alberta there. And most of all, she's a wonderful person. She's got that Mother Teresa syndrome that she's always looking to help and support and save. And I know that Anita is getting some incredible benefits from this product personally, and her team members are, and she's got a business that is just absolutely growing all over the world. So Anita, while I'm changing these slides over for the members only, would you mind sharing a few words with them, please?
Not at all. I would love to. Thank you, Stephen. That was a great webinar. Well, where do I begin? Stephen's always called me Mother Teresa, and if that is the case, maybe that's from being a junior high school teacher, you just cannot find anything about this company that isn't perfect as far as helping other people. If you have a need or a desire to help other people as well as yourself, obviously, health-wise or money-wise, this has got everything. When Stephen first told me about this, I went, oh, I can't believe it. It's a no-brainer. And then I tried the product. Well, I got to tell you, I'm getting, to an age, and my hip was just hurting all the time. Sometimes I could hardly walk, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night or in the morning, and it just excruciating pain in my hip. And I'm thinking I was going to have to do what my neighbor has recently done, and that was to have a hip replacement. And never thought I'd see the day that would happen. But since I've been taking O2 drops, my hip is virtually pain-free. I don't limp anymore. I don't sort of hobble. I sleep through the night. I don't know how this stuff works. I just know it does. And from what I've heard from other team members and the people that they know who are trying it, the absence of pain is like this miracle that no one can understand, but it just happens. The other day, I think it was yesterday actually, I was out working with the horses and I pulled a muscle under my shoulder blade. I don't know if any of you have ever done that, where you just, it just hurts and there's nothing you can do and it'll last for days. I thought, okay, I'm going to test this stuff again. And I put about 20 drops under my tongue, and within 5 minutes, the pulled muscle had relaxed and I had no more pain in my back. I don't know, it's crazy. Or if I get a frog in my throat, when you can't clear your throat, it won't go up, it won't go down. It's just sometimes if you eat dairy, if dairy doesn't agree with you, you'll get that kind of lump in your throat. That happened to me, and I could not stop sort of clearing my throat, and I was driving with my husband and it was driving him crazy. So I took out my drops and just dropped 6 drops down the back of my throat, and within 30 seconds, the frog in my throat was gone. I quit trying to clear I just felt fine. I don't know where it went, how it happened, it just did. And it goes on and on and on, and you don't want to sound like a snake oil salesman, but really this is miraculous. It does what it needs to do to get rid of inflammation, which causes pain. That's all I know, and you can't go wrong. So an incredibly effective product that is amazingly, especially with our bigger packages, so affordable. A company that lets you choose if and when you're going to even purchase a product, and the ability to share it with people and have them change their lives. And one last thing I forgot that I wanted to say. When you mentioned, Stephen, that is so complementary to anything else you're doing, I have long been on supplements and everything else, and they're keeping me quite youthful for my age, but I still had the hip problem, and I still had other things that the other supplements were not touching. Even though they were keeping me younger and active and things like that, there were things that no matter what special supplements or collagen proteins or whatever it is else that I'm taking, they weren't addressing a few of the really serious problems. The O2 drops has come into my life, and now nothing hurts. And when I talk to my friends, that's what they say, nothing hurts, and they can't get over it. So I've rambled on, but I do get excited about this product, so I'll let you take it back, Stephen.
Well, thank you very much, Anita. We really do appreciate you and value you, and thank you for sharing some of those stories. I know that, Mariette, for example, and several others, Brian, who's not with us today from New Zealand, shared some stories on our last webinar. The stories just keep rolling in over and over again. It's just a remarkable product, and this is a remarkable company in my view. But now what I'm going to share with you now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the money, because let's face it, Zig Ziglar said it best, right? And Zig Ziglar said a quote, I love this quote, where he says, money isn't everything, but it rates right up there with oxygen. And the great thing is we've got both with O2, right? But I personally believe that this is the easiest way ever to make money. That's my personal opinion. With what O2 Worldwide and what Dan has put together, it will continue to get better and better and better. I know that from experience with Dan. He continues to improve and work on the system, but it's pretty good as it is already, friends. And as an example, who do you know who'd like an extra $200 a week? And whenever I'm asking that question every day to people, and they either say, oh, Stephen, everyone I know, or everyone, or they'll say, why do you ask? And I follow up with, I've found a system that helps people make money easily by inviting them to test the system for free. There's no selling. The system does all the work and you make the money. Because think about it. The system sets up a free business for them. It's got the call center that they can call. It's got the videos and all the rest of the work. It does all the work. It doesn't mean you don't need to do anything. I'm not saying that. But it certainly does a lot. You don't need to be the salesperson. You just need to be the facilitator and allow the people to find the information in their time period. And with O2 Worldwide, once again, you don't need to understand how this works, but it is pretty simple. And what we want to do is the 4 ways you get paid we mentioned earlier. The retail customer bonus, the fast start bonus, paid instantly into your e-wallet. Very simple, no qualifications, no volume requirements for those. The 2-team bonus and the 100% matching bonus, you can be active for those just with 2 retail customers making a minimum purchase, or you can use your own personal purchase. It's your choice. But it's pretty simple. No hoops and loops to jump through. You don't need to get to all these leadership levels. And the one that we're going to focus on today are the 2 that I believe are the most powerful. They're the foundation if you're looking to create a residual income here. If you're looking to create an income that's going to come and be paid to you week after week after week, then the 2-team bonus and the 100% matching bonus that work synergistically, they actually power each other. Now, one of the amazing things about O2 Worldwide is that it pays out an amazing 75%. You know, I'm an analytical type of guy. I help companies put pay plans together, and there are very few companies, if any, that actually pay out 75%. If you research the industry, you'll find it is very rare, if unheard of, especially for a company that distributes a physical product like O2. What this means is if the company is paying out 75%, that's more money for the members. Plain and simple. And it works like this. The 2-team plan pays out up to 12.5% of the match volume until the payout reaches 75%. If it reaches 75%, then it's adjusted down from 12.5 to lower in that particular week. So if it ever pays out lower than the 12.5, we should be rejoicing because that means the company's paying out the 75%. If it's paying out that, then any extra money, it goes into a reserve. This means that it's been designed to make sure that it keeps the company stable. The way I look at it is, I'm sure most of us have heard the fable, the goose that laid the golden egg, right? Now, the golden egg is the 75%. The goose is the company. But if we kill the goose, there's no more 75%. Does that make sense? So the company must stay stable, and they're able to give us everything they're giving us and operate on that 25%. Absolutely amazing. Now, the 2-team bonus. You invite people for free. They register. Everything's set up for them. They get that valuable free business account, and they're placed into your 2-team system. Each time there are retail customer orders or premium members purchase any of the O2 drop packages, this will create sales volume, or what the company calls commissionable volume, CV. This is what you're paid on. At the end of each week, once again, you don't need to worry about this. It's all taken care of with the computer. The computer searches your 2 teams to infinite levels, and it's looking for the CV to pay you. It's going to look down your left team and your right team on all of the new CV for that week, or any carryover CV. And now the CV or the sales can come from you or any of your team members. It doesn't matter. That's why it's called a team bonus. Together everyone achieves more, right? We all benefit from each other's work. And you're paid up to that 12.5% on the matching CV. Now the matching CV means whatever CV you have in your smallest team is matched from your larger team, and you're paid on the 12.5% of the total CV. Now, to qualify for the 2-team bonus, are you ready for this? This is pretty difficult. You know, to keep active 2 retail customers or a personal purchase of 1 bottle, you're active for the 2-team bonus. That's it. And then for you to be able to qualify to earn up to $20,000 weekly, You just personally introduce 2 active members. 2 active members. They could be 2 free members who have got retail customers that are keeping them active, or 2 members who make a minimum purchase of a bottle each. 1 in each team, that's it. You're done. How simple is that? None of the other hoops and loops. You don't have to line up the moon, the sun and the stars and get it all lined perfectly so you get paid. There's no tricks here, folks. Now, here's an example, and why we use $200 a week is this. Firstly, the company's compensation plan works on 1,000 CB and 1,200. That's the example they give, so that's why we've chosen this example. But what I've learned in the network marketing industry, for what it's worth, is that I understand the principle of leverage, and that's why I got involved in network marketing. That's what attracted me to it. The ability to be able to build a global network and then get paid over and over again for that work. And what I've realized, and one of the most important things I've found, is that the majority, it doesn't matter how big your network grows, whether you've got 100 in your network, 1,000, tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands. I will guarantee you, and I'm going to be conservative in these figures, 90% of those people will be part-time. They'll be part-time. And so the more you can have a system that helps, see, $200 a week or $1,000 a month is life-changing for people. It can be, and it's a great foundation income. And if you can have a system that makes it simple, we can't guarantee that anyone can get it. But our goal is to help every member to be able to get the $200 a week. There's no guarantees, and we know that not everyone will. But that's what our goal is, to put the things in place, to put these things like these webinars and the O2 Global team in place for every member of the company. It doesn't mean that you'll like what we're doing. We don't mind. If you can see what we're doing is of value to you, then we're sharing it. You're part of our family. You might have other ways to do it, and I know that we've got some incredible people in this company. The videos that have been put together, for example, with the compensation plan video is the best I've ever seen. But we're just doing our bit to add value to all of our members. So in this example, what we're saying is personally sponsored are people that have come in through you, the green. The blue are people that are downline people in one of your 2 teams, and the yellow is from your upline. That's the power of this, that in this example, we're saying that you've been placed in the right team of your upline, and they could be placing people below you, and you benefit. All of these sales count. The computer searches every week, and we're saying in this week, it searched down your left team and found 1,000 CB. Doesn't matter where the sales come from, that you'll get paid on them. And so the computer will take that 1,000, and it will take 1,000 from your larger team, and now because you've got 1,200, the other 200 in your right team will carry over for the following week or indefinitely until you get paid. And then it's got 1,000 from each team, and you get paid on that 2,000. Now, as we said, it pays up to 12.5%, but we're going to be conservative, and let's say 10%. So 10% of 2,000 is 200 weekly. That's it, 200 for that particular week. We want to help everyone to be able to achieve that. So what do you have to do to get 1,000 CB? Well, it's pretty simple. The monthly pack of buy 2, get 1 free. Those repeat orders of that pack is 50 CB. So 20 of those in one of your teams would give you 1,000 CB. 7 of the very popular 12 bottle pack, the 239, would give you 1,050 CB. Or 12 of the 6 bottle pack, the 149.90, would give you 1,080 CB. Now remember, this whole team bonus is based on team, which equals leverage. The sales can come from you, but those 20 or those 7 or those 12 or all of them will give you a lot more CB, right? But the whole thing about it is they can come from anywhere in the team, anywhere, and you get paid. So as your 2 teams continue to grow, all of a sudden you're getting paid even while you're sleeping. This can be happening. We've got a global business here, friends, a global business. And This is the best kept secret in town as far as I'm concerned. I believe we've got something so special that anyone out there in the industry, we've got a complementary product that's no matter what product they're using, if they're interested in health, they're going to want to know about O2, the O2 drops. And if they're interested in making money, this can be a complementary business that can complement their other business that they're already doing, or they could just focus on O2. That's up to them. Now, when you look at this income stream and then you combine it with 100% match, wow, now you've got something that is just, it's like a rocket ship taking off. Now, the 100% matching bonus works like this. When anyone you personally introduce through your system earns from the two-team plan, you earn exactly what they earn. That's it. It's the 100% matching bonus. So if they earn $200 in T-bonus in that week, you'd earn $200 because you introduced them. Obviously, you need to be active. Now, active, as I mentioned it, minimum retail, 2 retail customers placing a minimum order of 1 bottle each, or a personal purchase of 2 or more bottles, 40 CB. That's it. And you don't have to go out and be at a certain leadership level to get the matching bonus. You don't need to sponsor 4 or 6 or 12 or 20. You get that matching bonus from the first one you sponsor. Once again, there's no tricks here. Now, I like to call the matching bonus helping people, because I'm a bit like Mother Teresa, Anita, with the Mother Teresa in me. And I love the fact that everyone that I introduce to this business, I help them to earn $200 a week, I'm going to earn $200. So if I help 5 people to earn $200, I earn $1,000 a week. Isn't that great? Knowing that you can be making a difference in people's lives, and at the same time, you're also benefiting. Help 10, you earn $2,000 a week. How simple is that? How many people do you want to help? The more you help, the more you earn. Now, with this 2-team bonus, you can earn up to $20,000 weekly. And what's your qualification? Be active, personally sponsor, 1 active in each team. There's no limits to the number of people that you can personally introduce. That means 100% matching bonus. Friends, this matching bonus is an incredible, I don't want to, like, I'm excited now, you can tell that. No, I don't want to hype this up too much, I really don't. I've been very fortunate in this industry to personally build some massive networks, and the biggest thing that I love about the industry is the friendships that I've created, the relationships. I have friends all over the world. Some of them work with me in O2 now. Some of them are doing other things, but I cherish those and value those relationships. That's what I believe this business is all about. I really do. And the relationship that we can build with ourselves in the learning that we get from this industry, of the experiences that we go through. You know, I've just come from a company where I had, you know, a massive global network, and that company let me down, and that's, you know, but I learned and I value the experience that I got from that company. And that's why I definitely value what I've got here with O2 Worldwide. I know Dan Putnam and O2 Worldwide is a company that I can trust. You have to work that out for yourself. But this matching bonus offers you unlimited income potential. What I'd like to do now, that's just a little bit of training or coaching for whatever value it gives you, right? You don't need to know any of that to be able to make money. You don't need to buy the product to be able to make money. You choose where you fit. What I want to do is I want to introduce you to a couple of people here. And the first person I want to introduce you is another one of my business partners. This lady has, well, she's been in the industry for over 20 years. She's been the #1 income earner with companies. She's based in Sydney, Australia. Once again, she's a lady that knows that when you support your team, she helps us to put these PowerPoints together, spends countless hours putting them all together, and also understands the value in helping companies to be better. You know, in the background, she'll work with the company and offer value and ideas, and if they like them, they implement them. You know, as I mentioned, she's been the #1 income earner in the company. her business right now is growing all over the world, and I know that she's got a lot of excited people, and her name's Carol. Carol, are you there?
I am, Stephen. Thank you. That was a great presentation. No wonder I love having you as a business partner. We just work so well together. Yeah, it's actually 30 years, Stephen, so you're suddenly making me 10 years younger, which is fantastic. But yes, Stephen and I have worked as business partners for over 10 years, and I can tell you something that there's nobody I would rather be working with. He just is so good at training, as you've heard. He's so good at presenting. He really does make sense. I think he makes sense pretty much all the time, Anita. Maybe there's a few times he doesn't, but you know, he just really knows what he's doing, and I just love working with him. Where do I start with this? Oh, welcome everybody. There's an extraordinary number of people here today, and thank you so much for turning up. And this is just the very, very beginning, so I think we're going to exceed room numbers sort of pretty quickly in the coming weeks, because yeah, it's just great, and I'm going to suggest that you invite your guests along to this. Now, I've had a question from a lady, and I really probably need to address this. She was asking if she could make $500 a week. Is it hard to do, and how long would that take to do? I guess I'd say how long is a piece of string, because it's really up to you. You need to be inviting people. You need to be doing the work, inviting people. That's your job. Stephen does the seminar, the webinars, and there's calls, and you've got that fantastic marketing system that you can send people to, and so on. So, you know, how much you make is really up to you. If you sit there and do nothing, what's going to happen? Nothing. So, yes, and she did ask, is it hard to make thousands a week? No, you just get out there and do it, and you focus on it, and it's up to you how much you can make. This is the most extraordinary pay plan. In fact, Stephen and I have discussed it, and we've said, you know, if we were to put together a pay plan ourselves, we wouldn't change a thing. Now, in 30 years, I've never said that about a pay plan, ever. There's always things that we've wanted to change. I wouldn't change a thing here. That matching bonus is unbelievable. How many people do you want to sponsor? 2 to qualify? Or how many? 100? Or more? It's up to you, because whatever they earn, you earn. So on top of your two-team income, I mean, it's just extraordinary. So you just help other people to make the money. It's amazing. When I first started talking with people about this, there were a few people I contacted, and I'm thinking of, I'll mention 3 people in particular. I won't give you their names, but one of them has been a leader for many, many years, known her for a huge number of years, was absolutely going to give up. Didn't want to do any more. So frustrated, as were we, by things that have been happening in the industry. And I just said, come on, you just need to have a look at this. And when she looked at it, it blew her away. And when she knew it was Dan, she said, oh, yes, it's Dan, fantastic, I'm going to do it. And she absolutely loves it. Now, you know, she needed a little bit of persuasion to have a look at it, because she was definitely going to give up. There was another lady who was far too busy doing other things. she's doing networking and she's got other things to do. So she really wasn't interested in looking at anything else. I persuaded her to look. She just absolutely loves this business, absolutely loves it. I would dare to say that it's top of her priority list now, I would think. Another person was very dubious because he'd been doing so many things and nothing had worked out, and his wife wasn't at all happy. And what would his wife think if he went into another one? Can any of you relate to that? I bet you can. His wife loves the product. His wife thinks this is fantastic. His business is going crazy, and she gets...
Can anyone hear me or Carol?
Yep, I can hear you fine, Stephen.
Yes, I can hear you, Stephen.
Okay.
Yeah.
We seem to have lost Carol.
Oh, no. What, you've lost me?
It's okay now.
We can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Oh, okay. So I better hand over. I don't know how much of that you heard.
All right. No, you were just getting to the last bit with, and that person that Carol was talking about, the third gentleman, he was on our recent webinar sharing a couple of the product stories, and it was just absolutely amazing. And it really is. I certainly, when you hear me talk about the money and the business and the company won't let you down, but I certainly don't want anyone to underestimate or undervalue the amazing power of these O2 drops and the effects that people are having. So, look, I'll just introduce you. You know, we're coming up to, nearly an hour we've been on, but I want to introduce you to that other voice you just heard. This gentleman, once again, has been very successful, top leadership levels with multiple companies, and he's got a great business that's building here. And he was on our Australian time webinar the other night, and I asked him to talk, and he made so much sense to me about, because he personally knows Dan, he's worked with Dan for many years, so I just think he might be able to give you an insight into the man who's running this company and what he sees with it. So, Andres, are you there?
Yes, Stephen, can you hear me okay?
Certainly can.
Great, good, thank you. Stephen, great webinar, and Carol, thank you. Folks, it's really good to have so many people here. It won't be long before we'll start filling this room with 1,000 people. We didn't quite get that today, but it's well on the way, and it's great to see, and it won't be long because the way this is moving around the world, and I'm originally from Holland in Europe, and we migrated to Australia quite a few years ago, but I look back at Europe, and we're starting to get a few people in Europe more and more looking at this, because this is a global business, and that's one of the wonderful things about this. And just talking about the industry as such, I've also been involved about 20-odd years, probably had 7 very serious programs we did well with, making at least hundreds of thousands and millions with some. And some of those we still have, and some we sold, and so we've also consulted our family to the industry on product development and things like that. And it's interesting looking at plans. Just this plan in its simplicity is just unbeatable in its strength. But the other thing is that it helps the ordinary person, particularly the small person, because if we don't look after the smallest person, then the whole thing won't work. It's not just about big people who've done this and done that. This is about anybody, anywhere, being able to do something. And with the matching bonus, there is no requirement to actually make from the 2-team bonus to make the matching bonus. And when Stephen said about hoops and loops and this sort of thing, it's getting worse and worse and worse in the industry. And sometimes I'm speaking to company owners, well, I speak to company owners a lot, but particularly about this issue, and I sometimes say, why do you make it so hard? And what they're doing is they'll say, we'll pay up to this percentage, we'll pay up to this much money, and all the rules. And an ordinary person, they say, what if I bring in one person who does really well? Or, and that's all that happens. And please, just think about that. Could it happen that one of the people you've talked to thinks they might be able to bring one person, but that person's in one leg, and they can't get the other leg going? All that sort of stuff. Now, I know most of us over time can build two teams, but that's not the issue. The issue is you don't have to with this. A person can never develop their two teams fully, and with the matching bonus, earn thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars a week. How is that? And I don't think this jumps out when we're looking at it. Anyway, sorry, I meant to get back to Stephen. When we first looked at this and when I first talked with Dan, I really realized, and I must get a visual diagram of this, because so often when people help choose companies, and I help people choose companies in the industry in a portfolio sense, what happens is people say, hey, tell me about the product. I'm a product person. Another person says, tell me all about the plan, the compensation plan, the money. I'm a money person. And it's like having two oars in a rowboat, I sometimes say. That if you're rowing it, a lot of us don't do much rowing anymore. I do a bit of kayaking sometimes. But when you're doing it, you need to, if you want to go in a straight line, you've got to have a balance. And that's true. But really, that picture has changed. There's a third, and if we had three intersecting circles, and we might do a drawing of this, the third circle is the actual owner, the integrity, the culture. The culture is perhaps maybe a strange word to some of us, but it is about the culture of the company. Does the company want to pay us? Does the company want us to succeed? Does the company want the ordinary person to succeed without making them struggle, without forcing them, without getting the whip out? And then can we build something together? Are we at a time when the company, and of course we're talking about Dan Putnam, the person, the leader, the man that's behind this, and his team and his family, does he want to make this thing succeed? And I can say, unfortunately, I've been in programs where I've wanted to do it more for the team than the owners wanted to do it, for whatever reason. And that's a disaster. Here what we've got is we're at a time of in the life of Dan, in his cycle of success, and he's achieved a lot of success, that he is ready for a major home run. And so that means that it's a bit like surfing. I don't know whether people, I don't do any surfing, but when you see people surfing, they get on a sometimes you see them and they're paddling against the waves, and it's really hard work. And another time somebody gets on a wave and it just rides smoothly. Folks, we're in for the biggest ride of our life. Anyway, that's enough for me. Back to you, Stephen. Thank you for the opportunity.
Well, thank you very much, Andres, and you're so right. Knowing that this has been designed, that's why we started it off. O2 Worldwide has been designed for people like us. It's been designed so that you get to choose. There's no more forced, you need to do this, or you have to buy this, you have to do this. You choose where you fit in the program. And if you're a guest here today, get back to the person who referred you. Go to their website, set up your free membership. What have you got to lose? If you want to try the products, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee on it. And let's go and share we can get you starting making money today. Those retail customer bonuses and the fast start bonuses are paid instantly into your e-wallet. I just want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Andres, for contributing to this. And thank you for the hundreds and hundreds of people that have turned up here today. I hope that you got value from it. As I mentioned, we do have recordings. We have a schedule. We're doing 3 of these a week at the moment, but we probably will be adding to that as well. Have a wonderful day. Have a great week. Let's go and share O2 Worldwide with the world. Bye for now, everyone.